Breaking news, motherfucker! Ice Sponge is in crisis once again as the topic queue has been below 10 minus for the past 24 hours. The writers are at a complete loss for ideas and have resorted to accepting desperate calls from anyone in Bikini Bottom to save the show. Let's go live to Perch Perkins in the studio, Perch.
Thanks, Mr. Fish. I'm here live at the Sponge Studios where the mood is grim and the writers are at their wits' end. The topic queue has hit rock bottom, and it's up to the citizens of Bikini Bottom to save the show. We're going to take some calls now, so let's get started. You're on the air. Caller, who's this?
Hi, Perch, it's me, SpongeBob SquarePants. I have a great idea for a topic. What if Patrick and I went on a wild jellyfishing adventure and got lost in the deep sea? We could meet all sorts of crazy sea creatures and have to find our way back to Bikini Bottom.
That's not half bad, SpongeBob. Thanks for the idea. Next caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Perch, it's Patrick Star. I think we should do an episode where Squidward gets so fed up with living next to SpongeBob and that he moves to the moon. But then he realizes he left his clarinet behind and has to come back for it.
Interesting. I like it. The Squidward in space angle could work. Thanks, Patrick. Next caller.
This Squidward Tentacles. Look, I'm only calling because my neighbor won't stop bothering me. How about an episode where I finally snap and run away to join the circus? I've always dreamed of being a trapeze artist.
You know, Squidward, that's actually a pretty good idea. The writers are taking notes. Thanks for the suggestion. Who's our next caller?
Hey, Perch, it's Plankton. I have the perfect idea. What if I finally steal the Krabby Patty secret formula and put Mr. Krabs out of business? I could open my own restaurant and become rich.
Plankton, you know that's been done to death. We need something original, but thanks for trying. Next caller.
Howdy, Perch. It's Sandy Cheeks. I think y'all should do an episode where I take SpongeBob and Patrick on a wild adventure through tea. We could visit the Alamo and ride mechanical bulls and eat all sorts of crazy tea as barbecue.
Now that's an idea I can get behind. Sandy, you're a Jenny's. The writers are all over that one. Thanks a million. Who's next on the line?
Hey, Perch, it's Larry the Lobster. I was thinking maybe an episode where I enter a professional wrestling tournament on the surface. You could have me fight all sorts of crazy wrestlers and make it to the final match.
Larry, you're right. I love it. The writers are already brainstorming wrestling personas for you. Thanks for the idea, Larry. Next caller.
Oh, hello, Perch. This is Mrs. Puff. I'm not sure I have any good ideas, but what if I finally got my revenge on SpongeBob for failing me in boating school all those times? I could set up a...
Mrs. Puff, you're a Jenny's. Vengeful Mrs. Puff is Cumby Gold. We'll definitely be using that. Thanks so much for calling, and who's next on the line?
Greetings, Perch. This is Karen, Plankton's computer wife. I have calculated that an episode featuring Plankton's robotic parents coming to visit would be highly amusing. They could be strict and disapproving of Plankton's ways.
Karen, you're a lifesaver. Plankton's parents, I love it. The writers are already arguing over who gets to write that one. Thanks for calling in, Karen. We're almost out of time, but we have one more caller. Who's this?
Perch, this is Squillian. Any son Squidward's our nieces from high school. I think it would be delightful if I came to Bikini Bottom and completely chose Squidward in every possible way, driving him into a jealous rage. We'd have a clarinet battle, and I could steal his girl.
Squilliam, you're a Jenny's. Squidward's arch nemesis, the writers, are drooling over that one. Thanks so much for the ID. We're out of time, but before we go, do we have any other callers? Yes, one more. Who's this?
Ow!
It's Gary the Snail. What's your ID, buddy? Oh, really? An episode where you can talk. Gary, you're right. The writers love it. We'll definitely use that one. Thanks for calling in, Gary.